the topic that we will discuss is how to evaluate a determinant which is higher order, meaning to say higher than 3 by 3. So it can be a 4 by 4, 5 by 5, or higher than that. Now, there are several ways how to evaluate a higher order determinants, and one method is by means of cofactor expansion. So what is a cofactor expansion? Now, for the cofactor expansion, it can be considered a certain row or a certain column. Wherein, if we will consider a certain or about a column, so finding the determinant of a certain matrix, say, determinant of the certain matrix A is now equal to the sum of from ith row to the nth row, which is equal to the product of the element at ij position to be multiplied by the cofactor of the same position ij. Now, this is for all the I for a certain given j column. Or, if we will consider a certain row, so we have to consider that the method is a cofactor expansion about a row, which has the same method that the determinant of a matrix A is equal to the sum of, this time from certain j column to the nth column, and this is also equal to the product of the element of the position ith row and j column to be multiplied by the cofactor of the same position ij. And this time, this is for all the j column for a given ith row. And these are the aij. It refers to the element in the a, ith, or jth position. And the capital Aij here is the cofactor of the element at ij. What is a minor and cofactor of a certain element? Now, the minor, which is denoted as the capital Mij of an element Aij, it refers to the element of the ith row and jth column, is the determinant of the matrix that remains after deleting the ith row and jth column in which the element lies. Whereas, the cofactor, which is denoted as capital Aij of the element, is the minor preceded by a positive sign if the I plus j is even, and negative if I plus j is an odd. Or simply, the cofactor is equal to negative 1 raised to the sum of ith row and j column, and to be multiplied by the minor factor of the position ij. These are the given examples wherein we will consider 3 examples of matrices here. One is a 3 by 3, the other twos are both 4 by 4. Now, as an introduction example, we have to find first the minor factor of the element at second row, third column, the cofactor of the element at third row and first column, and the minor factor of the element at first row, second column, and the cofactor of the element at second row, first column. And then also we have to evaluate the determinant of these matrices using the cofactor expansion. And this is our answer. First is, what is the minor factor of the element at second row, third column? So all we have to do from the given matrix is, we have to delete the second row and the third column, and then the remaining elements will be considered as the determinant. Now here, the remaining after deleting the second row and third column are 4 and negative 3, and it will serve as the first column of the determinant, and then the second column is negative 3 and 3. And then evaluating a 2 by 2 this time, a 2 by 2 determinant. So this is just simply multiplying the principal diagonally downward as 4 times 3, that will be 12, minus the principal diagonally upward, that will be negative 3 times negative 3, and that will be positive 9. 12 minus 9 is equal to 3. Similarly, what is the minor factor of the element at first row and second column? So the same thing, we have to delete the first row and the second column, then the remaining elements will be the determinants. So we can consider the elements 6, negative 3 as the elements in the first column, and 5, negative 2 the elements in the second column. And then we have to evaluate the determinant. So 6 times negative 2, that will be negative 12, minus the principal diagonally upward, negative 3 times 5, that will be negative 15. So we have negative 12 plus 15, and that will be equal to 3. Finding the cofactor, so we have it here. What is the cofactor of the elements at third row and first column? So this time, we also have to delete the third row and the first column. So remaining elements are negative 3, negative 4, 3, and 5. So we have it here that the cofactor is to be multiplied by negative 1 raised to 3 plus 1. This is the sum of the third row and the first column to be multiplied by the minor factor. Now, as you can see here, the minor factor is finding the determinants of the elements remain after deleting the third row and first column. So we have negative 3 times 5. That will be negative 15. And then minus diagonally upward, negative 4 times 3, negative 12. So we have negative 15 plus 12, and that will be negative 3. And negative 3 to be multiplied by negative 1 raised to the fourth. So the cofactor of the element at third row and first column is negative 3. Now, what is the cofactor of the element at second row and first column? So similarly, we have to delete the second row and first column. So the remaining elements are negative 3 and 3. And it will serve as the elements on the first column. And 3, negative 2. And these are the elements on the second column for the minor factor. So here, we have to evaluate first the minor factor. So we have negative 3 times negative 2. And that will be positive 6 minus 3 times 3. That will be 9. So we have 6 minus 9, and that will be negative 3. Now, finding the cofactor is just multiplied by negative 1 raised to the sum of the row and column. 2 plus 1, that will be cube. So negative 1 raised to cube, that will be negative 1. To be multiplied by the minor factor, which is negative 3. So we have negative 1 times negative 3, and that will be positive 3. And this is the cofactor at second row, first column.